Good afternoon and welcome to part 2 of how I got COVID this time. So this is how I suspect that I got COVID amongst 150 to 200 friends at the most beautiful wedding I've ever been at, watching two of the biggest sweethearts in the world I've ever seen get married to each other at a reunion show for one of my favorite bands of all time with him on my shoulders. So the wedding was for a mate of mine called Tommy, and Tommy is in a band called Sheriff. Now, Sheriff don't play very often anymore. All the members have gone off to pursue different projects. They were one of my favorite bands in Melbourne to watch. The first time I saw them, I was in the beer garden of the Brunswick Hotel. I was outside having a drink with my mates. This guy appears in the doorway, flaming red hair, playing a blue Gretsch guitar. And he goes, "Can I have a shoulder ride?" And I went, "Sorry, you want a shoulder ride?" And he raises his hand up and slams it down across the strings of his guitar. And from inside the pub, this roar of a guitar comes blasting through the door. And I went, "Oh my God, this guy's on stage right now." And I went down on one knee and he throws his leg over my shoulder, and my mates pull me to my feet, and I walk back inside and find an aisle of people all cheering and whooping as I walk back, realizing that the guy's playing a guitar attached to a 60-foot guitar cable attached to the amp on stage. I dropped him off at the stage and stood at the front of that stage, and that's where I stayed for the next several years watching them. I must have given Tommy maybe 15 to 20 shoulder rides in the time that I used to go watch Sheriff. It was a regular end to their set. It was amazing to watch. So at Tommy's wedding, which was a 2-day bush wedding, he got married to his sweetheart Belle out on a massive campsite, big specifically built stage for the wedding. Bushwhackers played on the first night. Second night was just a lineup of incredible Australian bands. Sheriff played a reunion show, and I suspected that a shoulder ride might be coming. You know, a hark back to the old days. Tommy caught my eye. I got the eyes. He was like, "Here we go." And the other guys in the band, Jimmy and Cal, are, going through the final crescendo for the end of the song. I just sat down on the edge of the stage and Tommy threw his leg over and up I went. So here's the video. As I said, worth it. I'll provide links to Sheriff's music and the projects that the guys are all working on at the moment, like A Gazillion Angry Mexicans and Waddy Thompson. I actually wrote a profile of the band in the lead up to their debut album release a few years ago, so I'll provide a link to that as well. I think it's not a bad piece of writing, personally. But anyway, as you can see, I had a bloody riot. Hope you guys are all well. I'll see you on the platform soon. Hopefully I'm back at work next week. Hopefully.